made it to Mumbai. Heading off the airplane. There's our plane there. Looks like they're getting food deliveries right now. But we made it to Mumbai. We're heading from the outer section of the airport to the inner section. Ooh, they have a Wi-Fi code dispensing kiosk.
लेटेस्ट टाइम अलानी बोला देती नहीं है हाँ ठीक है जा वो एक देती है अब ये बोलते हैं 4 लोगों को बोलता है अब मेरे कॉल कर की नहीं स्टॉप का खेला होता क्या बोलते तो बोला मग एक आते
I thought I'd show you what the lunch looks like. They have all kinds of nice tomatoes and salad options. They have a really beautiful looking mixed salad. Some more veggies, kimchi salad, fryams, tandoori baby corn, mixed vegetables, steamed rice, kadhi koda, chicken korma, chicken chapati kebab, sheer kurma, gulab jamun, roasted potato chicken salad. We have made it to the Uber pickup area, and I feel like we're going to start to see what it's like to be here in India. We're going to head over to the gateway of India. We tried to get an Uber Go a couple times because that was the cheapest option, but it wasn't getting us drivers, so third time's the charm. We got a driver, so we'll give the pin and then we'll be heading out. I've heard that they like to honk their horns a lot in India. We're already seeing that, so look how beautiful the colors are here. We have all of the Uber cars here, and some of them can't get in because it's too backed up. We're gonna go check out the gateway of India. So not a lot of time here, really, just a couple things we're gonna check out and then go back to the airport. But a really cool bridge we came over to go here. So we're gonna go through to the gateway of India. Looks like we might have to take off our bags. It says erected to commemorate the landing in India of the Imperial Majesty's King George V and Queen Mary on the 2nd of December. And it has the Roman numeral for the year, so I don't know which year. So many beautiful saris here. It was started in 1913. They laid the first stones for it and completed in 1924 for King George V and Queen Mary. And it's been an important site in India ever since. Unfortunately, there was terror attacks in this area in 2008. It's also important for Hanukkahs, where they start the lighting of the menorah here in this area. But it's Gateway of India, and then there's the Taj Mahal Hotel Palace. So obviously not the Taj Mahal, but Another impressive sight here, right by the Arabian Sea. I'm really enjoying myself here because my dad's writing postcards, but then it's entertaining because you can see the people walking by and then they do a double take when they see Santa Claus writing some postcards. It's like he's a little zoo exhibit. Oh, hi! My dad is writing postcards, so it's becoming very interesting. We're getting another photo, group photo of us. So my dad was going to tell a story about his aunt and being in Tijuana.
My aunt took my parents, my sisters and brother, and I to Tijuana to buy liquor because at the time you could get a quart of liquor for duty-free from Mexico, and it was very, very cheap. And she was an alcoholic. Anyway, so we went down there, and she was negotiating at the liquor store, and she had taken us through. We took a taxi across the border, and from California to Tijuana, and we were all in a group. We were walking along, and I saw something in a store that I wanted, but I didn't. I thought, oh, maybe I won't get that. And I thought, hey, I'm in Tijuana. How many times am I going to be in a foreign country? So I ran back through the crowded streets of Tijuana, which was like running through Attica prison, basically. People were grabbing you and, hey, kid, here, come here. Anyway, I ran away. My aunt couldn't find me, was terrified that I'd been abducted by the cartel or whoever was in charge at the time. But I made it back, and she got all of her liquor back safely into her house in Riverside, and we all lived happily ever after.
I don't think I've heard this story before, so that's a gem for you. Leaving the Gateway of India, we're now going over to a dairy. It looks like all kinds of sweet treats. But this area is really beautiful. Lots of very cool historical looking buildings. We are here at the Parsi Dairy Farm. It just looked really cool. I don't know how good it's going to be. It might not even be that good. But I thought it'd be a fun place to go and check out. It looked I liked the design. Some people say it used to be like more cool and local, and now it's more fancy and the price has gone up. But I thought it'd be fun to check it out. Ooh, how cool.
There's where I can mail these. Post office.
They have samosas and then all these different candies. I tried one of the things that has like a interesting flavor to it. It's like a little bit grainy, sugary. It's definitely a dessert. It's nice that they have samples here. I'm gonna see what else they have. Almond rocks. They have chocolate walnut fudge. Gulab jamun. They also have cow ghee, buffalo ghee, A2 cow ghee. Ooh, sweet curd. Lassi. They have classic paneer, cottage cheese, masala milk, cow milk, buffalo milk. Not just buffalo, it's toned buffalo milk. That sounds so cool. And white butter. We were recommended to get the Malfi, and they had mango, and I got the original. It was just supposed to be like a milk. So I'm waiting for mine to melt a little bit. They packaged the one dessert we ordered really lovely. It has comes with this nice bag. All nicely packaged. It says dedicated to purity since 1916 and over 100 years of delight. I'm gonna try the ice cream. Really nice and smooth. You're happy with your mango?
Mm-hmm.
Nice mango. Yeah, there's nice little seating area here. This ice cream, I think it's one of those kinds you want it to melt a little bit, then it has a really lovely flavor to it. Yeah, please. My dad likes it so much he wants more of mine. He had his mango and now he's having some of mine, so it's really nice. Nice flavor. I have postcards. I'm gonna drop them off here at the post office. I'm going to try to drop them off here. Hopefully I'm successful.
No problem, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So they have a postman delivery hall or night articles at a reception. I just have to go upstairs. So hopefully they're being sent off and they'll arrive. I dropped off the postcards and now I'm going to walk back to the dairy. Meet my dad and we'll go back to the airport. It wasn't clear where to drop off the postcard, so I first went to the counter and he told me to go to the first floor, but that was easy once I was in the right spot. I'm going to try to show what it's like here as I walk back to the dairy. I walked over to the post office because there's some interesting stuff happening on the street. I mean, probably not that interesting if you live in India, but as an outsider, it's interesting. For example, I walked by a guy who was fixing sandals, and now I'm gonna go back. So we'll see. I was surprised by how beautiful it was over by the Gateway of India. There's really beautiful buildings there. In front of me, there's a crane working. It looks like recycled bottles there. That guy's pulling. Here, as you notice, a lot of honking, but in many places I would consider that aggressive. Here, it feels like they're just telling you that they're there. Meaning, if someone's going to go into your lane, you honk so they know you're there, or something to that effect. There's what I like is it's red for us to cross the street, and it tells us it's going to be another minute and a half before we can cross the street. So you know if we're going to wait here for a little bit or for a long bit. Although everyone's ready to walk across. Traffic gutters. Mobile police. Seems like he was doing some shoe work before, now he's doing some metal work. You can get a pair of shoes. We're already back to the dairy. The sign here says since 1916. The advertising here says the PDF smell is spreading, which means the Parsi Dairy Farm smell is spreading. Captured all the riches of milk. So cute. Nice and inviting people. Thank you. And away we go. We're gonna catch an Uber to go back to the airport. The thing that brought me here was they have buffalo milk. Is this, I think that's him right there. Found the Loyalty Lounge. We're gonna go check in. Hopefully. If we're flying Singapore Airlines, then we'd have a different line, I guess. But we're here in line. We'll see what the capacity is tonight. It's the Loyalty Lounge. You come here, go through security, the first section of duty free, and then the very first hallway you get to, you want to take a right, and you'll get to the lounge entrance. It's the only lounge you have access to for priority pass after security if you're flying international. She let me in, and so now we're gonna go check out the lounge, but it says the buffet is on the 3rd floor, so I'm guessing we'll go up to the 3rd floor. The elevator takes you down 1 floor because you start out on level 4 and make it to the lounge. I have the dessert we got from the Parsi Dairy Farm, and I'm gonna try it. It's nice they have the nuts separate from the dessert. It looks really lightweight. I'm gonna try it, see what I think. Really interesting. I just tried it. I thought it was gonna have something in the middle, but it's just like soft pieces of pastry with a nice mild sweetness. If you didn't want something too sweet, you'd probably like it. And then there's nuts to add a little bit of crunch, like pistachios and almonds. But that's just the dessert we had. Nice. Leaving the lounge. Goodbye, lounge. I wish it was a little bit quieter because I could have shown you the food. It was very nice. I looked later and it seems like a lot of the food was gone. I don't know if they only refill it periodically or what, but I don't know if that matters. This airport, I'm sure it seems very nice and new. I'm impressed by it here in Bombay or Mumbai, and seems quite more modern than I thought it'd be. They started boarding our flight, and it looks like they're boarding towards the back of the plane first. So our plane has been deboarded, and so I'm just walking down to get onto our Vietnam Airlines flight. It's a 5-hour and 15-minute flight. I'm excited about the stuff I'm going to do in Vietnam. Probably need more time there, but that's true with so many places. It looks like they have a lotus flower on the tail of their plane. We're boarding a little bit behind schedule, but not much. We'll see if we leave on schedule. So far, so good. Flying Vietnam, meaning the staff we've met so far have been nice. Going to the back of the plane, 31. We've made it to our seats nice and early because they boarded the back of the plane first, so we're towards the back. And we're in a window and an aisle, so I'm expecting this flight to be full based on the seat map I saw. There'll be someone in between us, but hopefully we can sleep a little bit because I have a walking tour in the morning. This airplane doesn't have seat back entertainment, which is fine. It's a night flight, but if that's something important to you, then it might be good to know about it. But I guess
good evening, everyone.
they have in-flight streaming entertainment, so that could be
Check your
good.
seat number and take.
I've never heard this announcement before. He said to check your seat number and take your seats faster, not to any more direction than just be quicker. But I don't blame him. It's that simple. Just be quick. I saw a video the other day where someone is at the airport and he said that he arrived at the airport and everyone else at the airport, it was their first time flying ever. You say that because people get on the plane and they think about stuff. They sometimes don't know where to put their things. They're in the wrong seats. All kinds of stuff. But it sometimes feels like that. People, it's their first time flying. But that's part of the fun, I guess. Anyways. We're looking pretty good. There's the Air India flight next to us. Doesn't seem like many flights for Vietnam Airlines from the Mumbai. Here we have the meal provided by Vietnam Airlines. It was interesting because I was told that they're out of their chicken meal, so they just had vegetarian option. But I don't know why he had to tell me that. He could have just said, here you go. Do you want food or not? But anyways, I'm going to open it up so you can see it. They just finished meal service, and I thought I'd talk about the meal. It was really nice, more Indian food, so like a tofu curry, the lentils and the rice were nice, and the corn salad was fine, a soft bread roll, and real butter, and they did coffee and tea service plus drink service, and the fruit was really fresh. So if I was going to rate this meal on Vietnam Airlines, I'm going to give it at least a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So good job, Vietnam Airlines. And now hopefully they turn off the lights soon and we can try to sleep a little bit.